Good morning, viewers. This is Professor KP Mahapatra. I welcome you all to your own channel, your favorite channel, KP Slit Charts. Today, we will take up a new topic. The not exactly new topic, but a continuation of our last video. In the last video, we have discussed the evolution of Shakespeare as a dramatist and the analysis of the character of Hamlet. Today we will continue with part 2 of the earlier video, wherein we would like to discuss Hamlet as a protagonist, as a tragic protagonist. Because you should know, Hamlet is a tragedy. I have told you that Shakespeare is very important, very renowned for his 4 tragedies. They are Hamlet, Othello, Macbeth and King Lear. He is also renowned for his 4 important comedies. They are Merchant of Venice, As You Like It, Much Ado About Nothing, Twelfth Night. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will take up today the character of Hamlet. What happened to Hamlet? The critics are of the opinion that why did Hamlet make so much of delay in taking revenge against the murderer of his father Claudius, his own uncle? This is a $1,000,000 question, ladies and gentlemen. Hamlet is called a tragedy of dilatoriness and indecisiveness, incertitude. Othello is called a tragedy of sexual jealousy. Macbeth is called a tragedy of vaulting ambition. And King Lear is called a tragedy of filial ingratitude. So our today's discussion centers around the character of Hamlet, which is described as a tragedy of indecisiveness, dilatoriness, because the protagonist, Prince Hamlet, after knowing about the revelations from King Hamlet's ghost, he becomes, aware that his suspicion is correct. His doubt is not ill-founded, not baseless. It has some merit. What was his doubt? After he arrived in Denmark, by receiving the message of his father's sudden death, he dashed off to Denmark from Wittenberg. He was studying in Wittenberg. And after he reached Denmark, he was totally, stunned. He was totally surprised to find that 2 parallel institutions are taking place. 2 parallel rituals are taking place. Actually, he expected the funeral ceremony of his father should have taken place, should have got the priority. Because that was the most important, event of Denmark. Because the beloved king, most revered, respected king, most popular king of Denmark, King Hamlet, has passed away, has died. And it is said he died while having his siesta, his post-lunch rest in his orchard, and a venomous serpent stung him, which is actually manipulated, engineered. It was not a natural death or accidental death by snake bite. It was engineered by none other than King Hamlet's own younger brother, Claudius, who is not only power hungry, but also incestuous and criminal. He is a power hungry, criminal and incestuous person. He is accused of 3 crimes, triple crime. Claudius carries triple crimes behind him. What are they? One is murder. He has murdered his elder brother. Second is incest. He has had sexual relationship with his daughter-in-law. Immoral sexual relationship with his sister-in-law. I am sorry, with his sister-in-law Gertrude, the mother of Hamlet. He had immoral, illegitimate sexual relationship with his sister-in-law Gertrude. Sister-in-law is sometimes compared with a mother. In our Indian, tradition, we address sister-in-law as Bhabi Ma. Bhabi Ma means a mother figure. So that kind of crime he has committed. That kind of sin he has committed. Now, for Hamlet there is a problem. Because Hamlet is not a very impulsive character, not a very emotional character. Hamlet is very, serious, very honest, very objective, very dispassionate, and he simply could not believe the revelations of the ghost. The ghost revealed that if you are my worthy son, you must take revenge against your uncle Claudius. My death has been caused by a cold-blooded murder engineered by Claudius, your own uncle, my own younger brother. He poured poisonous potion into my ears, which gave rise to severe eruptions on my skin, like leprosy, and that did not heal up. We made, several treatments, but it did not heal up, and that caused my death. I had to succumb to death for that leprosy-like condition, skin eruptions. So the entire thing was engineered by your uncle. So if you are my worthy son, take an oath here, make a promise here, you will take revenge against your father's murderer. Hamlet agreed, came back. But while coming back, he applied his mind. He said there are so many, possibilities. Either the ghost, whatever he has revealed, is authentic, correct, based on facts, or if the ghost is an evil spirit, he might be trying to misguide me, mislead me, might be trying to bring about the destruction in Denmark. He might be revealing some, false things, certain baseless things to prejudice me, to bias me against my uncle, and to destabilize the administration of Denmark. So such type of thoughts, began to enter his mind, and he began to debate. That is why it is a quotable quote, his debate, whatever Hamlet says. To be or not to be, that is the question. It's a quotable quote said by Shakespeare through Hamlet. To be or not to be, that is the question. What should I do? Should I take the revenge? Should I not take the revenge? Should I wait for further evidence? Or should I jump into action immediately without thinking about the consequence? Such type of things began to stir his mind, puzzle his mind, and most of the times he became upset. He remained pensive, ponderous, and he even did not share it with Horatio. Horatio persuaded him to reveal what is your problem. Because Horatio has seen Hamlet has gone to meet the ghost, and the ghost beckoned him. Hamlet followed him. Ghost walked ahead. Hamlet followed him. After some distance, Hamlet said, "Where are you taking me? Why did you call me? I believe you have something to tell me. If you don't have anything to tell me, why should I follow you? I will return back." Then the ghost stopped there and said, "Do you have patience, my dear son? I am going to make some sensational revelation, some incredible, unbelievable things I am going to tell you. Your blood might, curdle. Then Hamlet said, "Are you my father's ghost?" Yes, he said. Yes, you are my son. I am your father, King Hamlet's ghost. I am the ghost of King Hamlet. And I have come specifically to meet you and tell you, because you are not aware of the situation, of the backdrop, of the background against which I died. My death was not accidental. It was a cold-blooded murder. And whatever is being bandied about, whatever is being rumored, that I am stung by a venomous serpent, is a blatant and brazen lie, just to misguide you, just to prejudice you, to mislead you, not to take any follow-up action. So Hamlet returned. After returning from the ghost, he appeared to be terribly upset. So much so that he decided his love relation, his amorous affair with Ophelia, his beloved, the daughter of Polonius, should come to an end. So how to go about it? So he struck to a strategy, and the strategy was he pretended madness, feigned madness. So through his feigned madness, he thought he can do and undo anything. And he remained morbid, morose, put up a very lackluster appearance. He lost his earlier warmth, resilience, smartness, remained very much perturbed. Claudius began to convince him. Claudius started philosophizing on human life. Once somebody is born, he has to die once. I know you are grieving for the untimely death of your father. Hamlet, do you mean to say I am not grieving? You lost a father, but I lost an elder brother who was more than a father to me, who was a friend, guide, and philosopher to me, who was my icon, my role model, who was a respected, revered figure for me. I used to treat him as my role model, as my advisor, as my mentor. So I have lost him. I am totally heartbroken. But the normal work has to run. The show must go on. The administration of the country should go on. And do you know why did I occupy the throne? I occupied the throne for the fear of Poland. Poland might any time invade Denmark. The neighboring countries should never know that there is destabilization of administration. There is disturbance in the administration, disruption in the administration, for which, without waiting for you, I took over the reins of administrations of Denmark just to give a sense of stability to the administration of Denmark and to make people feel relaxed. Even if the popular king Hamlet has died, his younger brother has taken over and he will continue the legacy. Whatever the king of Denmark, King Hamlet was doing, I will also tread on his path. I will always try to ensure the welfare of our citizens. But Hamlet was not convinced. Hamlet listened to everything, but he was not convinced. Rather, he sarcastically said, you may be feeling comfortable, but I don't. Somehow or other, my inner conscience tells me something, that there is some problem, there is some conspiracy. That's why he said, time is out of joint, O cursed spite that ever I was born to set it right. the quotable dialogue of Hamlet. Time is out of joint, O cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right. Should I be the only person to set right everything? Should I take up the responsibility of ensuring law and order, ensuring normalcy in Denmark? This is a Herculean task for me. So today we'll stop here. We'll continue in part 3. Thank you very much. Please share, like, and subscribe to KP Lit Charts. Thank you very much. God bless you. Jai Jagannath.